So at 7 o'clock I'm here in Surrey Hills and I'm with my gravel bike to see if it's possible to do some of Surrey Singletrack on a bike like this. I've set the tyre pressures to 30 psi, so we'll see how we get on. And so first up, Barry knows best. Okay, so far, obviously a little bit firmer. I'm mostly taking the routes I would normally take. Perhaps not going quite so big on some of the kickers. I think there's one coming up which we give a go. Feels fairly planted though. Here we go. Oop, boy. I'm missing that one, haha. Yeah, so definitely need more control landing. Because there's no front shock, but then you probably wouldn't push it quite this hard on the first time out. So this is all so far quite doable. There, let's go for this one. Whee! Well, that was Barry knows best. Huh. Not too bad actually, not too bad. Definitely harder on the legs because you're having to take a little bit more of the impact. I'm sure once you get used to how the front handles those lands would be fine. It's really more a case of me having to think about it. There's a deer. Yeah, all quite doable. 5 or 6%, that's, yeah, sounds about right. Beautiful views from Holmbury Hill. Look at that. Not a terrible way to spend an evening. And now for Yoghurt Pots. Oh yeah.
Yoghurt Pots, that was fine. That was fine. Next up, Telegraph Row, and at the bottom of it we'll turn off and take a left-hander onto Mutiny, which could be a bit interesting. No guesses for why this is called Telegraph Row. As you can clearly see, it's comprised of a row of telegraph poles. Wrong gear. Oh. That was a new diversion since the last time I did it. And clear straight over. Clear, straight over. I think the left-hand turn is here. I'll just check. Yeah. So turning off Telegraph Row and doing Mutiny, which is a little bit more single track. I remember, gets a little bit sketchy around here. Yes. loam. Not today, maybe next time. Ooh. Oh, fuck. And that was Mutiny. And I could have probably gone over that jump back there next time, but not today.
Well, that wasn't too bad actually. The one real noticeable difference is that it's quite difficult to get on the brakes or to control the brakes whilst also holding onto the bike. Definitely flat bars are easier to do that. I think it might just take a little bit of getting used to how it lands and also how it goes over stuff, because it seems to be a bit more front weighted. In other words, when you go over something it quickly drops, whereas on a mountain bike you sort of have, well, my natural riding style is used to being able to lift the front a little bit easier, so that'll probably take a little bit of getting used to, but I would say all of this is, well, all of the classic Surrey Singletrack is quite doable. Certainly here everything is rollable anyway, so you can go around the stuff that looks a bit hairy, but no, that was really good. I think we can bring people here as long as their brakes work, and with a bit of guidance I think people would be fine. So let's see what happens over the summer.